Hello, this is James Neesmith of the West Broad Church of Christ in downtown Richmond, Virginia, coming at you once again with another episode of 2 Minutes to Win It. It's been a while since we have had our video vlog here, if you will, so we just want to take a moment to thank everyone for viewing this video, and we hope that it speaks to your heart, to your soul in a significant way. You're probably like me, which means that you spend some time looking at the news and becoming, aware of what's going on in the world. This is particularly true when we think about it from a political perspective. Now, we know that the Republicans recently passed a tax bill, some $1.5 trillion. And we also know that the amount of that money, that tax bill, the benefits are mostly going to go toward those who are rich, toward wealthy people, toward corporations. We also know that they've blown about a $1.5 trillion hole in the deficit. Now, the curious thing about this is that for many years, particularly while Obama was president, but even before that during Bush, the Republicans were the ones who said, no debt, no debt. They would cry and moan about our grandchildren and our children and our great-grandchildren having to pay that debt. But now, of course, since the tide has shifted and they are the ones in power who will control where that money goes, apparently it does not matter about the debt. As a matter of fact, Donald Trump recently announced, or it was announced, that he's going to abandon the longtime Republican goal of, balancing the deficit, balancing the debt. So where does that leave us? Well, we have a party, and they both do it. I mean, the Democrats are just as guilty as the Republicans when it comes to hypocrisy. But in this instance, we have a party that has abandoned their principles for the conveniency of power right now. It means that what they said you can't trust because they go back and forth regarding their principles. Now, how does that apply to you and to me? Well, if you're a Christian or a person making your way toward God, the Bible tells us in 1 Corinthians 15:58 to be steadfast, immovable, and always abounding in the work of the Lord. You see, we don't allow our principles to shift and change due to circumstance. We don't allow them to shift and change because it may empower us on one hand, but, inconvenience us on another. We are always people of honor, always people of respect, always people of holiness, always people of integrity, always people who put God first. It doesn't matter if that puts us in a pickle or puts us in a bind. We are going to be consistent in our principles. Now, of course, we probably can't expect that from Washington, but remember, you can't control Washington, D.C., but you can control the person that you see in the mirror. So let's be faithful to our principles. Let's be consistent to our core. Let's be the people that we promise to be, not just, when things are going in our favor, but also when things are going against them. This is James Neesmith of the West Broad Church of Christ in downtown Richmond, Virginia. Come and be with us this Sunday. We meet at 9 o'clock for Bible study and at 10:30 for worship. It'll be so good to see you. And if you have any questions about this broadcast or anything that I've said, feel free to email me. You will see my contact information in the post, the Facebook post, as you watch this video. Thanks again for viewing, and you guys have a blessed and tremendous day.